Hello, wealthy family, my beautiful divine beings. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I wanted to come with a full message that is influenced by this new moon in Aries. And when I was getting ready to do this message, like at first I wanted to go live, but I want this message to reach multiple platforms. So I'm going to do a quick pre-recorded video. But today is Wednesday. I've been thinking about blood and lineage and the ancestors. And I sat down, and as I came to sit down and hit record, this card flipped. Very first card, memories. And I have just been getting the feeling of, well, first of all, Aries is all about, well, not all about, but about war. They have warlike energy. A lot of wars are started in the Aries season because that god likes war, but the god commands war, not so much for the bloodshed, although does like blood, not so much for that, but more so for the justice, for the vinification. And it's like, we don't have time to talk, we about that action, okay? So this is still a time of newness with this new moon, but newness in a way of having vindication or being justified in some way. And it could have been you being justified or vindicated for someone that did you wrong, that did you an injustice, or maybe even just your circumstance in life. So you should be, or if you have been, daydreaming a lot more, or maybe reminiscing but changing the ending of something, that's really good. And also creating new memories, creating new energy. Okay, so the card that flipped, memories, is so fitting. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And if you have been reminiscing and maybe changing the ending of something, especially with someone who passed on, like you want to let go of some guilt, or you're like, I wish it could have went down this way. Like you literally are rewriting the ending every time you do that. This is a confirmation that is, you should feel confident that it's working, and that this loved one, this passed on loved one, is supporting you in changing this energy. Because you shouldn't be feeling guilty. Now is not a time to be feeling guilty. You should be feeling good, okay? And with the wars that are happening in the 3D, in the physical world, a lot of people can find themselves in sadness, and that is not the energy we want to be harnessing now with this spring, right? With the spring equinox that we are right upon, and then the new moon in Aries. The next card that just flew out is nature. And it says, this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. And you know what? Literally, you see I'm outside recording this message. Like, I literally just got the boys down and was like, I have to do this outside. I need to be outside in the moon energy. You know, I just burned some ancestor money out here, and I was just like, I want to feel the breeze, literally. And here we are, the healing energy of nature. And something about wind, I'll just take notes. Wind is like a messenger. So when you start speaking, the wind starts blowing, or you're doing things and you're feeling the wind come through, your messages are being delivered. They're being carried. It helps. It accelerates your vibration in the ethers. That's what wind does. Okay? Wind is spirit. It is prana. It is breath. It is life force. It is the Holy Spirit. It is just another manifestation of air, of, you know, of matter. I don't know how else to break that down, but wind is very sacred, extremely sacred. I live in Florida. We have strong winds, often nowhere near what Chicago, right, the windy city is. I've experienced those winds too. And one time in Jackson Square, was it Jackson Square, I believe, in New Orleans, we were out there for Mardi Gras, and like the day after Mardi Gras, those winds was coming through. The ancestors was clearing that energy, but this is a message from your higher self regarding, one, a personal resolution or something you may have been at war with yourself about, but what you should focus on healing and releasing with this new moon. Okay, so first card that flipped, show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you, and step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Wow. And with Aquarius energy and North Node energy coming through, all this purple, and I said this is message from your higher self, right? My higher self always presents as a purple light, so but purple's my favorite color. But of course, that's also associated with your first eye and with your crown chakra, right? But it's time to show it's time to show the world the real you and step out of your comfort zone. So fitting as you let go of this guilt, as you release certain things and you come into a space of vibrancy, being more authentic and aware, living more from your heart chakra, from your center space. It's so beautiful and so fitting. It is time for you to finally be that, because again, this first message is regarding something that you've been at war with yourself about. Like, can I really authentically be me? Do I have the audacity to say, you may call me goddess? Okay, I am creator. This is who I am. I do have the audacity to say, you may call me God. When someone asks you, who do you think you are? Do you have the audacity to really speak on not just who you think you are, but who you know you are, because of all the things that you have done, accomplished, witnessed, experienced, and expanded upon? Okay? So it's time to show the world the real you. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop riding the middle. It's time to stop riding the middle and pick the side of you, of your righteousness, of your I want to say righteous indignation. Okay? It's time to live in that true authentic space within you. Now, this being the thing that you've been at war with in yourself, here's the advice to help you fully come into that. It's time to release negativity. Wow, full moon of Scorpio. Again, all this purple. Your higher self really speaking to you. It's time to release negativity. Stop talking negatively over yourself. I just had to tell somebody that the other day. Their hand was hurting and they kept calling it the handicap hand. And I'm like, stop saying that. And the next day I see them, they're like, oh yeah, it's way better. Of course it's way better. Don't curse over yourself. Don't talk down to yourself. Stop hiding yourself. It's time to release negativity. When you hide yourself, excuse me, who you authentically are, like who you are when you think no one is watching, when you say the things that you want to say, that is healing, that is nurturing, that is a space of positivity. Okay, so if you're not doing that, it's time to release negativity. And with the saying full moon of Scorpio, sometimes Scorpios get a bad rap, but what Scorpios are, they're a constant rejuvenation, they're a constant renewing, ending and beginning. Okay, next, meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Hey, shout out to my Pisces. Listen, meditation and contemplation is so beautiful. It is time to begin a practice of selfishness. Begin a meditation practice, even if it's only for 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day does wonders for you. If you're watching this on my Ascending Infinite Goddess YouTube channel, I have a series, I believe it was 30 days that I did for 5-minute guided meditations to help you out, right? To get you started, to help you build that muscle. But meditation is the best thing. It's the best remedy. It's the best thing ever. Okay, start that. And adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. Exactly. You're 3/4 of the way there. You're in for the final stretch. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. I love that. Full moon in Pisces. Everything is coming full circle for you. So meditate, balance your physicality and your spirituality, but remember that you're a spiritual being having a human experience. Okay, that's all that I have for you today, divine being. I love you so much, and until we connect again, remember, your angels are here for a reason and a season. You deserve the best, and the best is yet to come. One love.